Week 17 of the 2024 NFL season has come and gone. That means it is Christmas week here in the National Football League, and there were a ton of quarterbacks and their performances that were giving nothing but presents to their organizations. As always, I'm professional quarterback Justin Arth, here to break down the top 5 quarterback list of this week to tell you guys which one's performing well, especially heading into the playoffs, as well as a lot of honorable mentions this week. So without further ado, leave a like and let's get into these honorable mentions. Drew Lock, Bo Nix, Brock Purdy despite the 2 interceptions last night, Jaden Daniels, and Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold had a 116.1 QBR, 33 of 43 for 377 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. With the number 1 seed in the NFC North on the line, what was Sam Darnold's response? It's darts from Darnold all day. Darnold has this elite ability to attack the middle of the field and showed it off this week. There were multiple dangerous potential interceptions and obviously the interception. That pressure forced a bad decision. But despite that lull in the fourth quarter that allowed Green Bay to get back into the football game, Sam Darnold played his best when the Vikings needed to score and needed to put this game away. And the best part about this performance, multiple targets got huge plays, huge touchdowns, and that's not just Justin Jefferson. Sam Darnold is distributing the ball to all of these playmakers, and he is balling. Number 4, I'm breaking my rule again, Justin Herbert and Jared Goff. Justin Herbert had a 116.2 QBR, 26 of 38 for 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. Justin Herbert made everything he did look effortless against the Patriots. Yes, it's the Patriots, but his footwork was under control with a very stable base. His eyes led his shoulders on progressions. He made a lot of plays, especially on 3rd and 4th downs when you have to make plays when the pressure is on. He did amazing against pressure, and he made a ton of tight window throws, and obviously he throws one of the more beautiful deep balls in all of the NFL. Jared Goff, on the other hand, had a 132.4 QBR, 26 of 34 for 303 yards and 3 touchdowns. For Goff, he started perfect in the first half. Both he and Purdy did not have an incompletion in the first half. And then Goff really turned it on, pushing the ball downfield in the second half to deliver a come-from-behind victory, and that's just what Jared Goff does in the framework of this offense. Elite-level anticipation from Goff, elite-level ball placement. He is just Mr. Consistent in this offense, and he makes this Lions team so dangerous with what he does in play action and how he pushes the ball downfield with elite anticipation and elite ball placement. Number 3, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes had a 127.1 QBR, 29 of 38 for 320 yards, 3 touchdowns for 12 additional yards on the ground. Patrick Mahomes is starting to hit his stride, and the rest of the NFL is shuddering in fear. Despite the high ankle sprain that kind of seems to plague Patrick Mahomes in his career, he extended and created plays just as well as your Allen and Lamar Jacksons. His footwork on the RPOs, pressure escapes, they're so nonchalant, like he's Cam Ward out there. You can clearly see his understanding of where vacant zones are in the defense. It finds the quick, easy read of dumping it to Travis Kelce in an open zone and letting him go get yak. He got the ball out quick like Tom Brady, and then when he needed to throw strikes, especially down the field, he delivered very many of them with precision. The Kansas City Chiefs were opening up gifts with all those dimes that he was dropping. Number 2, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield had a 153.0 QBR, 27 of 32 for 359 yards and 5 touchdowns. When the Bucs played poorly last week, they needed Baker Mayfield to step up in Week 17 and save their playoff chances. Baker responded with just the performance. In the face of pressure, he evaded, created, and made plays. There were several balls that you see Baker throw, and you're just amazed at the ability to fit those balls into those very tight windows. The Panthers showed a lot of one-high looks in the game and dared Baker to beat them, and they blitzed him a lot too. Baker saw that and knew he was hot and understood where the ball needed to go to, understanding that he was hot. The way Baker plays when it's all on the line makes me extremely confident that we will see this again in Week 18. Number 1, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow had a 122.1 QBR, 39 of 49 for 412 yards with 3 touchdowns, and then another rushing touchdown on the ground. Another masterful performance for Joe Burrow when trying to stay alive in this AFC playoff hunt. Against the Denver Broncos, tight window dimes and back shoulder throws became the calling card of this victory. There were several throws he made in stepping up into the pocket and delivering a strike when he knew he was going to take a smack. Every time the Bengals needed Burrow to make a play, he gave it to you. High pressure situations were nothing for him like we've become accustomed to in this game. Third downs converted. Easy money on fourth downs. Burrow did lose 2 touchdowns due to drops that led to a missed field goal and a fourth down not converted. And so he arguably should have had 5 touchdowns in this game, which would have bumped up the quarterback rating even more. Joe Burrow is indeed him, and he is definitely putting his name in the MVP race with 1 week to go. And I hope this man makes the playoffs, because if he is, all the AFC teams better be scared.